Hello everyone, the Nigerian economy is undergoing crucial economic reforms. Although necessary and long overdue, the economic reforms have come with painful consequences for millions of people. Many Nigerians are complaining of hunger and hardship as a result of fuel subsidy removal, which led to higher transport and food costs. Currency devaluation has also increased the costs of imported goods. Weak social protection structures mean that there are only limited interventions to cushion these shocks. Therefore, daily survival has become a struggle for many families. Fortunately, contemporary history offers important lessons. Other nations that once endured similar hardships found relief through thoughtful, well-structured social programs that protected their most vulnerable citizens. To understand what Nigeria can do differently, it is therefore imperative for Nigeria's policymakers to look outward. Across the world, countries that once struggled under the weight of economic transitions found strength in social programs designed not just to hand out cash, but to provide real support in the form of food, education, healthcare, and shelter. In this video by Africa Rebound, we highlight 7 of the most successful non-cash social intervention programs that have successfully eased the pains of economic reforms across the world. Number 1. The USA's Head Start program, which has been running since 1965, provides early childhood education, nutrition, and healthcare screenings to low-income families. It caters to around 1 million children annually. The impact is clear: improved school readiness, reduced education disparities, and long-term gains in literacy and employment outcomes. Number 2. Mexico's nutritional supplements and school supplies, which are the non-cash components of the Prospera program, running since 1997. Prospera distributes fortified nutritional supplements and free school supplies to about 6 million poor rural and indigenous populations. The impact has been quite tangible. There have been real improvements in child nutrition and school performance. Number 3. Thailand's Universal Health Coverage Scheme, which has been in place since 2002. It's commonly known as the 30 Baht scheme, and it guarantees affordable access to healthcare nationwide, including outpatient, inpatient, emergency, and preventive services, to over 48 million people. The impact here is very impressive. Expanded access to medical care, increased life expectancy, and it's prevented over 150,000 households each year from falling into poverty due to medical bills. A phased approach toward free basic healthcare, prioritizing maternal and child health, would be practical for Nigeria, starting with free maternal delivery services and treatment for malaria, tuberculosis, and common childhood diseases. Number 4. Brazil's Family Agriculture Procurement Program, which has been running since 2003, really stands out. Each year, the government directly buys food products from nearly 200,000 smallholder farming families, and then redistributes those goods to vulnerable populations through public institutions like schools and hospitals. This approach has supported rural livelihoods, stabilized incomes for smallholder farmers, and ensured reliable food supplies for the poor, all without relying on direct cash transfers. Now, if we look at Nigeria, smallholder farmers are really struggling, mainly because they have poor access to markets. Imagine if there was a government-backed procurement scheme, one that buys directly from these small farmers and supplies food to school feeding programs, military and police canteens, and public hospitals. That kind of initiative would guarantee farmers a steady income, lower rural poverty, and boost food availability across the country. Number 5. Malaysia's People's Housing Program, or PPR, which began in 2002 and continues to this day, has provided over 140,000 housing units. These are low-cost rental homes, mainly for urban, low-income dwellers, all with integrated social amenities. The impact has been quite significant. It has reduced the spread of slums, supported low-income urban households, and improved urban infrastructure. Public rental housing for the urban poor could support low-income workers, especially in places like Lagos, Abuja, Kano, and Port Harcourt. It's important to avoid models that are prone to corruption, like housing for sale. Instead, the focus should really be on public rental housing. Number 6. Ethiopia's Productive Safety Net Program, or PSNP, has been running since 2005. It combines food or food vouchers for around 8 million people each year, with mandatory public works like building rural roads and farm irrigation systems. The program has reduced seasonal food insecurity, strengthened rural infrastructure, and improved household well-being. For a country like Nigeria, with its large population of able-bodied but unemployed youth, a food for work or public works for food system could create jobs in rural road construction, erosion control, and irrigation projects, while providing meals or food vouchers as payment instead of cash. Just imagine, youths building rural roads or irrigation channels and receiving daily meals as their wages. Number 7. Brazil's Fome Zero or Zero Hunger Program, launched in 2003, is a nationwide initiative that reached over 44 million Brazilians in its early years. This was a comprehensive food security strategy, not just a cash transfer program. The key non-cash components included community restaurants serving nutritious meals at symbolic prices, food banks that collected and redistributed surplus food, school feeding programs linked to smallholder farmers, and direct food distribution to the most vulnerable communities. The impact was remarkable. It helped reduce extreme poverty from 12% in 2003 to 4.8% in 2008. The journey of economic reforms is never without sacrifice, and Nigeria is certainly no exception. But no nation can truly prosper if its people are left behind in hunger and despair. Around the world, thoughtful interventions have shown that it is possible to balance economic adjustment with human dignity. Nigeria, too, can choose this path by building safety nets that nourish children, protect families, and empower communities. The focus should be on food, healthcare, and educational interventions with direct physical support like meals, textbooks, and health services, rather than relying on cash transfers. Non-cash interventions are often harder to divert, help build community infrastructure, and deliver lasting improvements in human capital. If the right social programs are effectively implemented, the hardship of today can give way to economic development tomorrow. By easing the pain of reforms, Nigeria can plant the seeds of lasting hope and shared economic prosperity. May God bless Nigeria. Thanks for watching.